again, flows from what I was previously saying, is the idea of, the chicken versus the pig. No one to be a chicken, no one to be a pig. And a little bit of this is, I think, the idea of being a pig, you hear people say, or quoting guys like George Soros and Stanley Druckenmiller, who said, if you want to make really big returns every now and again, you have to be a pig. And what he meant by that is, knowing really when to get aggressive. Most of the time, though, I'm in the chicken category, meaning I'm conservative. I don't want to risk a lot of money. I'm not looking to put a lot of, I'm not really much of a poker player. I don't want to put a lot of chips in every pot, or I don't want to play every hand, however you want to think about it. I want to sit back and wait. It's been even a number of many months since I've probably been even more than 50% invested. Really over, there was one point in the fall of last year. So we're looking at maybe 12 months, Richard. I haven't been more than 50% invested, just counting lots of cash, and on average, it'd be even less, doing very little trading. Why? I'm not seeing what I need to see. And it sounds overly simplistic. This is, again, one of those things, easy to say, hard to do. And this is something I'm still trying to get to improve on, and something I think I would definitely say with practice, that if you put these things into practice, this is something you will get better at. Because what winds up happening is you continue to that first point, you go through this process, and then you see situations where you're like, I think I've seen this before, or you get a little bit of that, I don't like to even use the word sixth sense, but it's what feels like sixth sense, but what it really is mastery of something. Mark talks about this in his book, Think and Trade Like a Champion. The idea of mastery, I think he used the example of a violin. Like there were no masters of the instrument that didn't put in so many hours. So by the time you put in enough hours in anything, you are operating on a higher level than anybody else. It's the old, nothing replaces experience. I think Malcolm Gladwell calls this the 10,000 hour rule, that after you put in 10,000 hours in anything, you are operating on what almost feels like a sixth sense level. Well, this is where that, knowing really when to be aggressive, that kind of comes from.